What's up, everyone? Welcome to popculture.com's new and improved group chat, where we talk about all the reality TV news of the week that we care about and you need to know. I'm Anna Rumor.
I'm Jose Bastidas.
And I'm Jameson Brown.
Okay, so we have a heck of a show for you guys this week. We are dipping a little bit into the Kardashians. We've got some major news out of the Real Housewives of New Jersey with Joe Giudice returning to Italy after his whole ICE being detained, you know, that kind of thing. We've got a breakup scandal on the other side of Jersey with Jersey Shore and JWoww's boyfriend. And then we've got a teen mom pregnancy. So much is changing. Only half of it's in New Jersey. So I think we should get started with some non-New Jersey news. In the outline this week, it just says Kardashian rant, and Jose has a lot to say about it. So you go for it, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you have an objection about us talking about the Kardashians all the time, but I mean, they keep doing things that inspire me to rant. So it just has to happen. And this week's episode was no exception. I have two people that I want to shame personally.
Okay.
Yeah. One of them. Yeah.
So intentional there.
Yeah. The first one.
Starting off on a really dark note.
Okay. It's like fun darkness, you know? Is that a thing? Fun darkness? But the first one is Kourtney Kardashian, because she was way too chill about her possible, you know, just storyline robbery at her home in this week's episode. They just basically, you know, they were doing their typical Kardashian thing where they're just like sitting talking about food or like their clothes.
Eating a salad.
Yeah. And then suddenly one of her employees is just like, oh my God, all of this cash is missing. And then it later came out that she lost $700 from her wallet. Scott lost almost $5,000 from his wallet. Also, who has $5,000 in their wallet?
Carries around really? $5K cash.
And like iPads and other stuff. And there was like this weird moment where they were like chasing an invisible person on her house. And it was like, why would you let her leave the property? And then after all that, they're like, okay, Kourtney, so like you have to like do something. You have to call the police, blah, blah, blah. She's just like, I mean, she's gone. Like, it's like, what? Yeah, okay. And it was like so nonchalant. And I'm just like, really? You just got robbed. What's happening? But
so I have one read on the situation.
Yeah.
Actually, I have two. So the first one is they didn't actually get robbed and it's fake. That's why she didn't call the police.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians is a sitcom.
Yeah, exactly. It's all fake. And second of all, $5,000 to them is literally not worth the time to call the police.
Yeah.
That is.
They make more money than that in like 5 seconds.
It's equivalent
So
of like
probably
$5.
Okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they blow their noses with $100 bills during flu season. It's fine, but still, you know, like, so this person was someone that like worked it's reportedly someone that worked in her home and like that took care of her kids and all that stuff, and she was just like so chill about it. So either this is just a storyline for the show, or it's just an elaborate way to advertise a new CBD line for Poosh, which is my business pitch today. like I already see the slogan: so chill that you won't care that you're getting robbed.
You know, that is a tough sell, but I think I would buy it.
Would you buy Poosh CBD?
I absolutely would not buy something from Poosh. But if they wanted to send me something for free, then yes, I would take it.
Oh, okay.
Just in case they're listening.
Oh my God. Yeah, the second person that I have to call out after this week's episode is Kim Kardashian's husband, Kanye West, because he just like had a moment of complete delusion while Kim was getting ready for the Met Gala, and she was like doing like her that really skin tight dress that she couldn't pee in. And
oh no, she was gonna pee down her leg.
Right, she was gonna pee down her leg, and someone was gonna clean it up, which is
someone. It was gonna be Kendall or Kylie. What?
But yeah, the day before the event, after she did like one of her last fittings, she was just like sitting there minding her business on her phone, and Kanye just like walks in, and he's like, you know, I think that's too sexy. I'm uncomfortable with your outfit. Blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, everyone was like, the entire world was like, oh, are you serious, Kanye? Like, do you know who you're married to? Even Kim was like, are you serious? Like, you are, like, these outfits are planned months in advance, and the day before, he's going to be like, ooh, you look too sexy in your outfit. I was flabbergasted, to say the least.
First off, Kanye, never tell Kim what to wear.
Yes.
Second of all, Kanye, we've seen what you wore to the Met Gala, so we can agree that your look is not sexy.
Oh my God.
Remember that car mechanic onesie he wore that one
Yes.
year? You don't know fashion.
It was like the
Kanye.
Michael Myers look. It was.
It was. It was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God. Yeah, no,
It was not cute.
I was just shocked. And like, Kanye has had Kim naked in his music videos so many times, and like he uses her, like, you know, sex appeal and that part of her brand so much in pretty much everything he does. So like, really, you're gonna have a little temper tantrum about it? I can't. Just, you know, go back to whatever else you're doing, Kanye.
Throw the whole man out. And controversial opinion, Yeezys aren't cute. Sorry, everyone. Ooh, I said it. It's fine. Okay, speaking of people with interesting fashion taste, we are going to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. We're actually going to talk not about fashion at all first. We're going to talk about Joe Giudice. He has finally been released to Italy after he spent 41 months in jail, or prison rather, and then 6 months in ICE detainment. He is finally released. He's still fighting the deportation on an appeal, but he filed something where he was saying, please, just let me go to Italy. Don't keep me in detainment anymore. This sucks,
Yeah.
obviously. So he is out. He is living his best life in Italy. I don't know if people saw the video that came out yesterday of him doing karate and saying
God,
that he was
what?
going to keep fighting this deportation until the end. But it was the most joyful thing ever. He was doing the splits in Italy. You know, if he can't do the splits in Jersey, he's got to do the splits in Italy.
Aw.
So he looks like he's living his best life. I do have one issue with the way this is being covered, though.
Okay.
A lot of people are praising Joe on his post-prison, post-ICE body. Seems like you shouldn't be praising someone for losing weight when they were literally being detained by an arguably corrupt branch of the government.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's not one, like, Transformation Tuesday Instagram post I would do. Like, yeah, look at how skinny I am, skinny as a needle after being detained by ICE. Like, no, thank you.
Right?
Oh my God.
I was flabbergasted. People were saying, oh my gosh, he looks so good. He's just been detained for months.
I was gonna say for like half a year. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
No, duh, he looks skinnier. Oh my gosh. But we're all have a brain worm at this point. So it makes sense that that would happen, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like, if they're gonna cover it, like, they're not, like, Us Weekly is not gonna go into the specifics of how the conditions of an ICE detention center. So they're just gonna do the Transformation Tuesday post. Sorry.
I mean, guilty, but you know, I'm not going to go into that either. I'm not qualified for that, but I do want us to stop maybe praising weight loss whenever it comes with a horrible, possibly inhumane treatment. So that's my rant of the week about New Jersey, but there's actually a lot more going on there. So the first Real Housewives of New Jersey season 10, the first 3 minutes of the first episode got released for Bravo Insiders the other day. And watching it, Teresa is seemingly showing a picture of a shirtless man to her co-stars and saying that she, quote unquote, hooked up with him, and then introducing him to Joe Gorga or later and saying that they had made out. So everyone is immediately jumping to Teresa is admitting, you know, there's been speculation for a long time that she and Joe have not really been together because of all the difficulties that came with their incarceration. And so there's been a lot of speculation about that, but this seemed to be the first time she was admitting that she was hooking up with other people while he was in prison. So everyone's freaking out. It's wild. We're all like, yeah, T, like, go off. And the new guy is cute, so like, yes, girl. But then Teresa's lawyer came out today and gave a statement to Us Weekly that said that it was an editing issue, but she was actually talking about having hooked up with that guy in high school,
Oh.
and that she has been faithful to him this entire
Oh,
time.
really?
I mean, is it the same like shirtless man that she has been just on vacation and all
Yeah,
that
weren't-
stuff that she's been doing? Because she's been photographed with people all
That's-
year.
Right. There have been a couple photos that have emerged
Yeah.
in the past couple years, and they have been different men. But her lawyer has also come out at those statements and said that those guys were just friends because they were just holding hands. So it's not super incriminating, but it's just really interesting to see if it is edited in a kind of deceiving fashion, to see Bravo kind of come out against Teresa like that,
Right.
because she's an OG. But if it isn't edited in that way, then I guess we're going to find out, because this season looks wild.
Yeah.
Exciting.
That's a pretty. I mean, if they did that with editing, it's a pretty intense move on the on Bravo's end.
Yeah. And I mean, it could just be like one of those situations where that she's just gonna be like, oh yeah, we hooked up, go to commercial, and then like 5 minutes later they come back and she's like, in high school. You know, so like they could also just do that just because that's reality TV. But yeah, I mean, if they felt the need to even come out with a lawyer statement about it, that means that, you know, something is going on there.
To be fair, her lawyer talks about everything. So
Get paid.
he's out here, he's getting his paycheck.
Yeah.
Respect.
Get your
I don't know.
money.
I would really appreciate Teresa moving on, because it's been a really long time since she and Joe have been together, because she served her
Yeah.
time before them, and I
Oh,
think they're
yeah,
really
I
trying
kinda
to hold
forgot
their
about that.
family together.
Yeah, and I mean,
yeah.
she did say that if he did get deported, that she wasn't going to stay with him. But I mean, I also saw a report that she is planning to go with her kids to Rome to visit. So, you know, things are
And
happening.
I've seen a report that she's not going to Rome to visit. So, like, who
Yeah,
knows?
so it's anybody's game. You know, I don't know if Rome gets Real Housewives of New Jersey, but hopefully, you know, Joe doesn't tune in so that it doesn't create some awkward tension between them. You know, things are already awkward.
I don't think Joe cares in the slightest. I think
Did they ever have like a formal separation period, or no? They did. Okay.
No, they are staying together for the kids, maybe because they love each other. I don't know. I think that after she had to spend so many of her mom's final months
Oh,
while
yeah.
she was in prison, I think that really turned Teresa against Joe.
That's
I mean,
brutal,
it would
though.
for me too.
You know,
Yeah.
separated
So,
by circumstance, prison, ice, and now Rome. Sadness.
Yep. I think that honestly, they should just go their separate ways. She should stay in New Jersey and keep making amazing television. And he should live his best life in Italy, because he looks like he's having a great time karate kicking around.
Keep doing the splits, Joe.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break for a word from our sponsors. But when we come back, we're going to break down the other Jersey drama that happened when JWoww's boyfriend flirted with her co-star,
Jeez.
right in front of her. So we're going to break that all down when we get back. All right, we are back, and we are in Jersey once again, except we're in Vegas, but we're in Jersey in our hearts. So we're breaking down JWoww, Jenny Farley's breakup with Zack Carpinello, who they call 24 on Jersey Shore, 20 family vacation, because he's 24. And in last Thursday's episode, they're all in Vegas, they're clubbing it up, and Zack starts to grab on Angelina. He grabs her butt, he's touching her legs, they're dancing really close, and JWoww is there, but she's like out for the count because clubbing's a lot and it's Vegas. So upon seeing that back, she released this really emotional statement on Instagram about valuing your worth and being very hurt and not knowing about that for 5 months. And apparently the two are off now.
Yeah, breakup, drama. You know, it's crazy. And then he came out with a statement too, right? He was just like very apologetic, like I'm sorry to Jenny and blah blah blah. I made mistakes, blah blah blah. Whatever. You got caught on TV. How dare
What
you?
an idiot!
Like really?
Across the board for all the
in
things
the
he
middle
did,
of in the middle of filming, he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna get drunk and flirt with Angelina. Okay. The choices we make, you guys. The choices we
You know, that
make.
cameraman and producer was like, yes, like just kapow. Like as soon as that started happening, this drama just unfolding in front of
Too
them.
much.
I just don't know how you mess up that badly on camera. I've heard from people who are on reality TV that you kind of stop caring that the cameras are there.
Oof.
But that is a wild thing to get caught doing when you know that people are watching you.
Right.
I just, hands to yourself. Also, since when is grabbing someone's butt flirting? That's kind of assault.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, like like some of the first headlines about the episode was literally like Angelina complains about him groping her. And it was like, okay, well, that escalated. That's awful. But
Yeah, it's kind of odd. It's a little bit of a muddied picture because he grabbed her butt. Not cool. We don't grab people's butts, everyone. It's 2019 and we haven't been doing that forever. So, but she was also flirty with him, was apparently talking about her sex life with him prior to filming, was getting up and kind of grinding on him. So JWoww's mad at both of them. It's a confusing situation for her. I would say Zack is definitely way more to blame than Angelina, who feels like she got thrown under the bus a little bit. But it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out, kind of both in the Jersey Shore family vacation timeline and also in real life, because they're very parallel and everyone's kind of getting to see this footage for the first time.
yeah, like that was one of the things that I thought was like the most dark about this controversy, because Jenny's JWoww's statement about it was just, she was just shocked to see what had happened. So basically the producers and like her friends and everyone, they just kind of like kept this from her, that this had happened, to, I don't know, for TV's sake, which is crazy to me, especially considering that these producers have been in her life for like a decade, right? So these are people that are supposed to be like, I mean, theoretically, you know, your friends or whatever, but it just seems like very sketchy to me. Like, just like, really? Like, JWoww, you need to run away from these people.
Well, rule number 1, the producer is never your friend, and that is a rule for everyone on TV.
Yep.
Sorry to our producers. I love you guys. But
Oh, shade.
no, but there is going to come up this season. So in the previews we've seen for the episode that is airing, well, when this comes out, it will have aired last night. So this is my conjecture. Vinny and Angelina are talking about it because Vinny saw it and was super sketched out by the situation. And she's talking about how she was sketched out and is glad someone saw it. And the previews for the rest of the rest of the season show Jenny getting pretty upset with someone over that knowledge. So I think it might come up. I'm not sure how it comes up or how it's received. That is what we're going to have to wait and see. But it looks like it's going to be a big storyline for the rest of the season. I just don't think she had seen the footage and maybe didn't believe people beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to me how just that side of it, just that she may have not known that happened, just because, you know, her condition in the club or whatever, but then no one told her, and then now this is like just blowing up months later, and now they're broken up, and then you just like see like Ronnie's drama that we talked about last week. It's just like these people, like, maybe we shouldn't be on TV anymore. Let's bring that back.
They should definitely be on
that's a
TV.
really
They
good
should
point.
still be.
Is the Jersey Shore is starting to approach that point where some of
like
these
too
folks,
sad. I don't like it.
getting
Nope.
too dark.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Keep it on TV forever. I love them all. We can kick Ronnie off because he's actually a criminal, maybe, but I love them. I want to watch them be a mess forever. And I mean, at least they're not actively assaulting people. Remember the first couple seasons, they were beating people unconscious.
Oh
right?
yeah, I forgot. It was like the third episode. And I remember Ronnie on the pier, right? He just knocked that person out. Who? What?
Yeah.
What happened? I don't. It was crazy.
They were talking smack up to Sam, and Sam was saying stuff back, and then Ronnie hit the guy. And was that guy okay? I guess.
Oh, I mean, he dropped
I'm just saying,
him.
they've
It
been
was
getting
bad.
arrested. And,
Oh my God.
Yeah, they've been doing this, and now it's just weirder because they're older.
Yeah, Run away, JWoww.
Everybody watching is like starting to grow up and be like, oh man, this is not good.
Yeah.
Seriously, when I was watching back in college, I thought they were awesome and seemed like a lot of fun. Now that I'm closer to their age as an adult, I'm wondering if they should probably stay home.
Yeah.
Or drink a water. But moving on to people who should probably drink water from now on. That's a weird transition. I don't know, but it works.
You're on one today.
I'm on one. Yeah, I am. So we've got a new teen mom OG pregnancy. That's where the water comes in because pregnant ladies should not drink alcohol unless under the advisement of their doctors. Yeah, I'm not going to tell pregnant women what to do. I'm not pregnant. Okay. Anyways, so there's a new teen mom pregnancy. Cory Wharton and Taylor Selfridge. Cory is Cheyenne's, the father of her daughter, Ryder. Cheyenne's the new teen mom that came in to replace Farrah.
Right.
So Cory's new girlfriend, or not new girlfriend, they've been dating kind of on and off for a while. Her name's Taylor. They've both been on various MTV shows, like they've been on The Real World, X on the Beach, The Challenge. So they are expecting their first child together. They announced it earlier this week. And so Ryder's going to be a big sister, but there is a little bit of drama with Taylor. Yeah, Teen Mom fans will remember last season that Cheyenne was uncomfortable having Taylor around Ryder for a little bit because Taylor had some racist tweets that resurfaced.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to recount them or even try and insinuate what was in them. But let me just say this. Really no other way of reading them other than they're being racist and very racist. So, yeah. So Cory and Cheyenne are both black and Taylor's white. And so it would be understandable that Cheyenne wouldn't want this white woman who has said racist things in the past to be around her black daughter. But it appears that they have moved past that, at least publicly. Cheyenne released a statement on her Instagram story saying, "Congratulations, babies are a blessing. Can't believe Ryder is going to be a big sister." But I couldn't help but notice that didn't really mention Taylor at all. It's just saying that in general, the babies are good.
Yeah, a baby is coming and it'll be a part of our family.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, like I guess that's what happens, you know. It's a very typical family situation, you know, in life in general. I won't relate it personally because I can't relate to that. But, you know, there is a baby coming, so might as well make amends and like you put the past aside, and yeah, they're gonna be a nice blended family with, you know, a potentially racist stepmom, but you know, whatever.
Hopefully she has grown and learned from that.
Hopefully, yes.
That's what I guess I can say, because I do really like Cheyenne. I really like Cory. I think they do a good job co-parenting Ryder together. Especially because Cory didn't know that he was Ryder's dad until 6 months after the baby was born. So he really has stepped up and been a really good dad. They co-parent very well. I secretly wish they would get back together, but that's just my own thing.
Yeah. They've been fun to watch. They really have.
They have been. I think Cheyenne's hilarious. I think she's gorgeous, so I love watching her on TV in general. But I just hope that they get their family together, and I'm sure there's going to be more drama because it's Teen Mom and there's always drama. But new baby on the way. That'll be cute.
Yeah. Did Taylor ever apologize for the tweets? Did anything like that ever happen whenever that controversy was happening?
I haven't seen anything apology. I think she might have said something on Teen Mom, but it's not jumping to mind.
You know, Farrah do things with it, so you know, good for you, Farrah.
A little harder,
Get your
Jose.
Money. Get your money, Farrah. Even
harder.
if it's just by being on a date, do it. You know, whatever.
Yep, get the money. Do it up.
You know how I feel about Farrah, but also just like a weird obsession. I can't. Yeah, I'm done.
It's interesting that it's so public now. It's like, okay, I'm going to announce to everybody $5,000 per date. Boom.
So she hadn't been on the tabloids for like a day, so she was like, "What can I say now?"
Hey, listen, it worked. I was fascinated by her quote where she was saying the reason she's starting to charge money is because she doesn't really feel like dating right now. So
Yeah.
she's just trying to value her time if people really do want to go on a date with her. And for that, I am starting to agree.
Yeah, yeah, good for you.
Well
If you don't
angled,
wanna
I'll
do
give her
it,
that.
Yeah, you know,
Right?
that's a good way to put it for sure. You know,
I was saying, Farrah, don't make me agree with you, but that makes sense. Maybe
Yeah.
not $5,000, but take what you can get. Take the money.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. She could be starting rumors about someone else. Like, she could be, like, which she also does. But at this point, she's focusing more on herself. Like, is she coming back to Teen Mom? She started that rumor. $5,000 bill for going on a date. Also, Farrah started a rumor. So, we create the rumors we want to see in the world. So, yeah.
I respect people who make up rumors about themselves. I find that very funny.
Although I would like to see her come back to Teen Mom. That would be really interesting.
Oh, my God.
I would love that. Honestly, love her or hate her, she certainly made that show more interesting.
True.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
All right, now that I've agreed with Farrah, we have to go to the pop culture pick of the week because I don't want to have to examine that any more than I have to in this moment. I'll talk to my therapist later about that. So for the pop culture pick of the week, I'll go first because I had a wonderful moment on live TV, which Jose, that I hate.
Yes.
But it was a live TV moment that made me fill with joy. I watched it several times on repeat, and it's still the funniest thing that I've seen in a very long time. And that is Carrie Ann Inaba
Yes.
falling off her chair, or rather sitting down onto nothing, really, on Dancing with the Stars.
It was amazing.
So funny. It's not the first time she's fallen on that show. I just want to say she's like the queen of falling. But
Oh my God.
that one where she just slow-mo fell onto the ground as her dress got hooked in the wheel of her rolly chair was so good.
Yeah. That is, it's live TV art for sure. And it was hilarious. I watched it. I was like, oh my God, is she okay? Once I knew she was okay. That's the rule on group chat. Once you find out someone's okay when something happens to them, it's okay to make fun of them. So
I just
There's
thought it
the
was
rule
funny
right
that
there.
Kate Flannery. That's the rule. Yeah. I just thought it was funny that Kate and Pasha both ran over to see if she was okay.
They were such
and Tom
good
just
people.
stood
I loved
there.
it. Oh my God, yeah, Len and the other one that I don't remember his name. I'm sorry.
Bruno. Wow.
Len and Bruno both were just like staring, like
erasure.
sitting down and staring, like, oh, did she really fall? Is that? It was so funny. They just like didn't do anything, and I was just like, oh my God.
Listen, I've had people faint on me twice and done nothing. So I understand. Sometimes you just freeze in the moment. I'm with you.
Don't faint near Anna. Got it.
Don't.
Oh my gosh.
All right, who wants to go next?
Jameson, what is your pop culture?
Oh, mine is because I love Halloween and I love October. The entire 31 days of Halloween. Freeform.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, my wife and I have been hitting those up. It's every night. Love them.
How many times have you watched Hocus Pocus?
Twice so far. There'll probably be 2 more within the month. Yeah, Hotel Transylvania, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have been doing a deep dive on older horror movies that I've never seen before. I just watched Rosemary's Baby and
that's a
Invasion of the
classic.
Body Snatchers.
Yes.
So good.
Which Body Snatchers did you watch? The 50s or 70s one?
The one with young Jeff Goldblum.
Young Jeff Goldblum. Or Donald Sutherland?
Yeah, he's in that too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. It's the ending.
Unreal.
The ending is terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
It was so good. I was thinking, wow, I didn't know that they really had a lock on being scary back then.
Oh, yeah.
The effects are fine.
Big
but
time.
I love it. It's great. I'm going to get the Mia Farrow pixie cut. No, I'm not. But
God.
yeah, so I'm like totally with you there. I'm all
Nice.
Halloweened up.
That's awesome.
I kind of want to see that though. Like, do it. Do the
Oh,
pixie
no.
cut. I'm ready. I'm ready
No,
for this new
the
stage
world's
in your
not ready.
life.
The world's not ready.
Oh my gosh. My pop culture pick of the week, I will do a nice full circle moment and bring it back to the Kardashians. Specifically, Kylie Jenner, our favorite billionaire. She, well, She went viral after this like snippet from one of her videos came out, and it's her going into Stormy's room and turning on the light and just like singing like Rise and Shine. I'm not gonna try to do it because it's like massive.
No, do
work.
it. You have to do
No,
it. You have to do it. You have to.
Rise and shine. So bad. She did a lot better job, and basically, like everyone's making like, well, it's like a combination of making fun and like idolizing her. It's very weird, you know, meme culture.
Anything with
It's
the Kardashians is like that.
But everyone's going in on it. Like Miley Cyrus just posted this like hilarious video, and it's just Kylie doing the song, and then just like all of the judges on The Voice like turning around, like doing like the 4-part
That's pretty
chair
good.
thing, and I was like, that's hilarious. And Kylie even just acknowledged it with like her with her face in the sun from the Teletubbies. And
Yes.
you know, if they're planning to reboot the Teletubbies, you know, this is random, but if they are planning to do that,
Don't.
make
This is
Kylie,
where we're going.
Make Kylie the narrator of the Teletubbies, you guys. Coming to
gosh.
HBO Max in 2021. I'm ready.
I physically cannot handle a reboot of a
You
Teletubbies.
heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Someone's coming up with it right now. So
No.
you're welcome. Trademark.
No.
Trademark. How do you put in for a
Before-
trademark? How does that work?
We're not telling Jose, so he cannot do this. We are signing off because this is a hellscape of our own creation.
Oh my god.
Don't forget, follow popculture.com. We've got all the up-to-date news. Follow us on Twitter. I'm at Anna Rumor.
I'm at JA Bastidas.
And I'm at